Good morning, everyone. Namaste. We are going to call in Archangel Michael to clear, cleanse the space, all negative and lower vibrations from our mind, body, and soul, home and hearts, placing the white light of protection on us with his blue seal. We're also going to call in God, Jesus Christ, or Yeshua, and we're also going to call in the Holy Spirit, because we're going to be reading out of my Course in Miracles, and we are still on chapter 6, Attack and Fear, and we are in part 5, the only answer, and it is actually part C, be vigilant only for God and his kingdom, that we're on. It says, be vigilant only for God and his kingdom. This is a major step towards fundamental change. Yet it is still a lesson in thought reversal, since it applies there is something you must be vigilant against. It has advanced far from the first lesson, which was primarily a reversal, and also from the second, which was essentially the identification of what is more desirable. And just so you kind of have that information again, you can watch the videos, but part A, which is what they were just talking about, is to give all to all. And then part B, what they were also talking about, is to have peace, is to teach peace, and to learn it. It says, this step, which follows from the second, as the second follows from the first, emphasizes the dichotomy between the desirable and the undesirable. It is therefore makes the ultimate choice inevitable, which the first step seems to increase conflict, and the second step entails it to some extent. This one calls for consistent effort against it. We are already that you can be as vigilant against the ego as for it. The lesson teaches not only that you can be, but that you must be. It does not concern itself with the order of difficulty, but with the clear-cut priority for vigilance. This step is unequivocal in that the teacher there must be no exceptions, although it does not deny that the temptation to make exceptions will occur. Here, then, your consistency is called the despite chaos. Yet, chaos and consistency cannot coexist for long, since they are mutually exclusive, meaning that they don't have anything to do with each other. As long as you must be vigilant against anything, however, you are not recognizing that this mutual exclusiveness and are holding the belief that you can choose either one. By teaching what to choose, the Holy Spirit will ultimately be able to teach you that you need not choose at all. This will finally liberate your will from choice and direct it towards creation within the kingdom. Choosing through the Holy Spirit will lead you to the kingdom. You create by what you are, but what you must learn. The way you learn is to inherit the third step, which brings together the lesson and implied in the others and goes beyond them towards the real integration. And they're talking again about the lesson we're on. Part C, be vigilant, only God and his kingdom. If you allow yourself to have in your mind only what God puts there, you are acknowledging your mind as God created it. Therefore, you are accepting it as is. Since it is whole, you are teaching peace because you believe in it. The final step will be taken for you by God, but the third step, the Holy Spirit, has prepared you for God. He is getting you ready for the translation of having it into being by the very nature of the steps that you must take with him. Says, you learn first that having rest on giving and not on getting. Next, you will learn that you teach in what you want to learn, peace. This is the condition for identifying the kingdom, since it is the condition of the kingdom. You have believed that you are without the kingdom and therefore excluded yourself from this belief. In therefore, essentials is to teach you that you must be included, that the belief that you are not is only a thing that you must exclude. And I'm going to leave it at that. But that's, I always talk about Bashar because I listen to Bashar quite a bit. But, you know, like he said, God literally gives you the ability to believe whatever you want. There's only like actually 3 laws that truly exist, and that is 1, that you are here and now. 2, that I forget. Hold on. The 1 is the all, and the all is the 1. So essentially, God allows you to choose the choices and your beliefs on this planet. This is a planet of duality. There are no bad and good choices, because every choice you learn from, whether it's good or bad. And that's what we're meant to do here on this planet, is to learn and grow. That is why we signed up to come here. So I hope this helps. I love you all. Have a blessed day, and namaste.